So it is 11:17 at night, and we're about to drop some knowledge on you boys with some questions from the IG. We're gonna go really in depth, so let's see some questions. Ready? Let's pull it up here. Test Max and All Day had how much red meat did we eat today? Probably that was a pound earlier.
Probably like 2.5 pounds.
2.5 pounds of meat, 3 eggs, and then just a tiny bit of fruit and tiny bit of rice. But what's the best way to lose body fat?
10K steps a day in zone 2 heart rate, which is the fat burning zone, plus vitamin D, plus lower carbs, higher protein. That's
No bullshit, no cheat meals. You got to be consistent. That's the name of the game. We've been dialed in with our diet for over 2 years now. Like, we've been on animal-based diet. We haven't eaten like any bullshit really at all. We never eat any bullshit. We see these people online. They're eating bullshit. These fitness coaches, they're on TRT. They're on these peptides and shit. Like, you gotta analyze people's lives and look closely, because it is not easy to get shredded. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So many people think, oh, you can just walk a little more, you can go to the gym a little bit more, and you're gonna get shredded. No. If you actually want to get shredded, you want to get sub 12% body fat, I'm gonna tell it to you straight up. You gotta stop eating the cheat meals.
Yeah.
You gotta stop drinking alcohol, any poisons in your body. You gotta stay consistent with the good food for a long time, and actually train consistently for a long time, walk and live the lifestyle, and you will get shredded. That is the best way to lose body fat. That is the best way.
Yeah. And a good hack is, if you just view any food that's like mid to bad, just view it as poison. View it as poison. Like, we had these organic grapes that sat in the fridge, but someone left dirty food in the fridge and it rotted and it made this terrible smell, got all moldy, and I put the grapes in there, and then we tasted the grapes, like, oh, it tastes a little off, like there could be bacteria, there could be mold. So we treat that as poison, even though you may think it's good. Throw it away. And like protein bars, you guys think, oh, my favorite influencer eats it. It may be a little bit okay. If you view that as actual poison, because there's seed oils, which are poison, artificial sweeteners, which are poison, pesticides on the grains, which are poison. If you actually treat it as poison and don't eat it, it will be easy to stick to the clean whole foods.
We were literally eating shit balls with those grapes.
Yeah. There was like probably like
Bullshit
feces,
bacteria.
like bacteria, bro.
The fridge smelled like shit. He put grapes in the fridge, and guess what? We just ate shit grapes.
Yeah. Exactly.
Toxic.
And people would be like, oh, it's okay, like it's not that deep. When you think of it really deeply, when you actually treat your body with the most amount of respect, from putting the cleanest foods in it at all times, that's when your physique will go to that next level.
How do you increase DHT? Well, before we actually get into that, understand that DHT is a good thing. Native Americans, they had the highest DHT, and they had long, thick, full hair. Everyone thinks, oh my gosh, if you get a lot of DHT, you're gonna go bald. No, you actually need DHT. If that was the case, then, all the soy boy video game, 30-year-old men who sit in their rooms all day and don't do anything, they would have a full set of hair because they had the lowest DHT. That's not true. They're literally balding. Like, if you don't want to bald, you need DHT. What actually causes balding is high estrogen, high cortisol, and a bad gut. Also, like, your organ health. Make sure your organs, and that just comes from the foods that you're eating. The biggest thing that I notice is people who drink a lot of beer are always the people who bald the quickest, because beer is estrogenic. If you increase your estrogen levels as a man, you're not supposed to be that. Humans, hundreds of years ago, all men for ages were high testosterone and they weren't balding. People think high testosterone DHT is the cause. No, it's the opposite. It's high estrogen. You need to cut out the cortisol, cut out the estrogen, and that's how you'll increase your DHT and actually have a full set of hair. That's the biggest thing. But to increase DHT,
Yeah, so you gotta, eat red meat, eat your eggs, get your vitamin D,
oh yeah,
drink coffee, don't live in a low-test environment with women and children, don't sit under fluorescent lights all day, frying the top of your, skull. Don't cover yourself in endocrine disruptor deodorants and soaps that have all these crazy toxic ingredients that smell amazing. Guys, putting cologne and deodorant and soap, it smells good, but it's made from a chemical, which lowers your test, will decrease your DHT and make you a soy boy.
The easiest way to increase your DHT right away is getting sun by and eating cholesterol with that. Eat a lot of cholesterol from beef and eggs and then get sun. That will increase your DHT a lot just because it's going to increase your testosterone. Eat potatoes. Potatoes increase DHT. Rice kind of does the opposite, like decreases DHT. So switch to more potatoes. I still eat rice from time to time, but only risotto rice. The other rices are a lot worse. Risotto rice is basically like an Italian noodle, but in like a rice form. So risotto rice and potatoes, vitamin D, beef and eggs, boom, high DHT.
Oh yeah.
It's late. It's getting late.
Oh yeah.
Do you like flax seeds? Flax seeds. You will never catch me eating a seed. I mean, I drink coffee, that's like a seed, but I would never eat flaxseed, chia seed. What?
Yeah, if
You
you're a
can't-
human in nature,
You can't tell me a grown ass man was walking around in nature and be like, let me get a flaxseed.
yeah.
Boop. Oh, there's a cow over there? Nah, I'll just eat my flax seeds. It'll be low test today.
Bro.
I'll be low test and I'll go hunt for the cow.
Yeah, that's the thing with like seeds and nuts. Like, who even came up with that idea that they're healthy? Like in wild, you come up and see a seed or a nut in the ground. Like if there's not honey roasted peanuts with like corn syrup and all this fancy salt, like it's gonna taste like wood. It tastes like shit. Like plain almonds kind of taste like shit. Like it tastes like wood. How would that be healthy? Why would a human see a fucking brown little pebble and be like, that looks like dirt? Why would we be like, oh, I'm gonna eat this? Guys, the government just wants you to consume. They want to create all these different food sources like vegetables. Oh, we can eat soybeans, which is the cheapest bullshit thing. We'll put it in everything. Oh, it's cheap, boost consumerism. Oh, nuts and seeds. There's new health foods, kale. Let's just push it and get people to be unhealthy, and it's cheap, and to boost the economy. Guys, use your fucking brain. Eat red meat, eat eggs, eat fruits that are bright, colorful, and fucking tasty, and you'll be high test and jacked.
Seeds are soy boy shit. I would never. Imagine just like feeding your kid freaking seeds. Like, bro, what?
Yeah.
Your kid doesn't. I don't even think a kid would like. If they had like a piece of meat, seeds, and fruit, they would eat the meat, they would eat the fruit, and they would leave the chia seeds. Like, babies know best what they want. Like, why would you eat that as a human? It just makes no sense. People put that shit in smoothies. I'm like, bro, what? Oh, but you need fiber. No, you don't need fiber. If you want a healthy gut, eat clean. You can have some fiber from fruits, but that's really all you need. You don't need these oats, these seeds. I don't even know what else people take for fiber. Like,
I mean, they
they
definitely
take
just
supplements.
They definitely
take
just like
bullshit fiber supplements.
yeah. I mean, they just feed that shit like oats and shit to like horses and livestock. Like the shit that humans like don't really want to eat. It's like, oh, let's give our animals like the cheaper, lower quality feed, and then we'll eat the freaking red meat, eggs, and higher quality stuff. Like,
I've never seen an Amish guy chewing on some flax seeds.
yeah, have you seen that reel with like how the Amish have no cancer, no autism? Someone made a reel.
Yeah.
Like the Amish have no health problems. They're not vaxxed. They don't take meds, and it's like it's just proof that cancer and all these fucking diseases and bullshit conditions are all caused from like endocrine disruptors, heavy metals, microplastics, poison, estrogens. Like that's all what they're caused from.
Yeah. The Amish literally lived around us, and they were the healthiest people because they're eating the cleanest ground beef, the cleanest eggs, raw milk, fruits. They're not eating any bullshit to make your body inflamed and, give you these problems that are claimed to just be problems that happen when really it's just caused from your lack of consistent nutrition, consistent dieting, and being healthy all the time. Like, people like to be healthy and then they'll have these sugars or they'll have these seed oils without even knowing. It's like, that's not real health. If you actually want to dial in your health and feel the best that you've ever felt, you have to be conscious of everything you're putting in your body. The food, the bar soaps, the fragrances, all that stuff, because all that stuff is going to affect your hormones at the end of the day. And if there's anything off with your hormones, there's going to be something off with the outputs that you give in life. Your energy, your focus. Like, for example, when we slept 4 hours, our energy was low. It felt like there was a rock between my brain the whole time, like brain fog, because we slept 4 hours. The inputs will give you the outputs. So you gotta sleep good, you gotta eat good, you gotta train good, you gotta be in a healthy environment and lifestyle every single day, and then you'll notice that all of your problems go away. all of your problems, your low energy, anxiety, just your emotional state. Like everything gets better once you just lock in your diet. That's the most important thing.
Yeah. And not to mention the Amish walk around all day and they're in vitamin D all day outside,
Yeah.
which is another thing why they're not getting fucked up.
Top 5 cholesterol foods. So I don't even know if there's really, I guess there are
Is it
5.
shrimp,
I would say, well, beef is definitely one.
eggs,
Eggs, butter,
butter.
shrimp. If you're looking
Bone
for like,
marrow?
bone marrow is definitely
Honorable
anabolic.
mention.
Bone marrow is definitely anabolic. I don't know if it has cholesterol, but it tastes like it does. Bone marrow tastes like it has cholesterol. I don't really know.
Is it in oysters?
No, because oysters don't really have any fat. Cholesterol isn't a micronutrient. It's like basically a macro. It's just fat. It's from saturated fat. I mean, there's definitely cholesterol in like bacon, but if it's like a clean pig, then maybe. But like that's bullshit. Like, I mean, any red meat, like lamb, bison, all that cholesterol is good. Eggs are obviously going to be the best, and then some butter, just because. I don't know. Is there cholesterol in cheese? I mean, cheese is just kind of bullshit.
Yeah, cheese is
Cheese is
bullshit.
just kind of
Cheese
bullshit.
gives me acne every time I eat some.
Yeah, it
I
always
get
gives me acne
here.
on my shoulders.
Yeah, like my.
Even if it's raw cheese, I'll get acne on my shoulders, or I'll get one on my face. It's like raw cheese is sus because it's aged for a long time. It builds up a lot of casein, and your gut can't really break down all that casein at once. So it just disrupts your gut. So you'll eat some cheese, and you'll be like,
Oh yeah.
oh,
yeah.
my gut. There's actually people like that all the time, just ripping ass. Like, if you rip ass,
Oh.
your gut's fucked, bro.
From your bad diet, bro. People who eat like fast food and seed oils and like Chipotle, they'll rip ass and it smells like shit, bro. Like I'll be playing basketball and I'll just like be on the court and like someone will just rip ass and it just smells terrible, bro. Like who the fuck's eating bullshit? That's the thing too. If you eat curry, you'll smell like curry in the gym. There's guys, Indian guys, sometimes they eat a bunch of curry and they smell like curry when they get sweaty. It's the same thing if you eat garlic. If you're Italian,
Garlic.
you'll smell like garlic. People eat, fried chicken or french fries. If you eat processed food, you'll smell like it. But if you eat clean, you won't need deodorant and your pheromones will shine. I don't wear any deodorant. I don't smell bad. Even if I sweat, it just smells like pheromones.
Yeah, and this is probably why a lot of you guys can't get women either, because like, you gotta have the pheromones. That's the hack. That's the hack. If you actually want to get some box, you gotta get the pheromones running. Women don't want to smell some greasy ass dude, some oniony ass dude, because he's eating processed food. He's eating bullshit. When you eat the animal-based diet and you're avoiding all the estrogens, and you're showering in clean tap water or clean freaking filtered tap water that's stripped of chlorine and stuff, you're gonna smell good. You're gonna smell. You won't even need like soap. I haven't used soap like the past 2 days, and I smell fine. Like that's if you eat 100% clean, you'll be chilling.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. Like if you want to get a girl, if you don't want to look like an idiot, because people base you on first impressions. If you smell bad, it's because of your diet. So fix your diet. Because one, if you smell bad, people are gonna judge you. But if you're eating bullshit, you probably look bad too. So fix your fucking diet. Like it's plain and simple.
Yeah. And why would God make your sweat smell bad? Like humans have to be outside. You have to exercise. You get sweaty. Like why would He make it smell like onions and curry? Like it smells so bad. Like no. If you just eat the foods you're supposed to eat, you won't smell bad at all.
How many eggs should I eat per day? I think I genuinely think anyone seeing this video right now, if they went to 10 eggs a day, they would see a significant increase in their life. Whether it's energy, it's muscle mass, it's testosterone. If you go from maybe 3-4 eggs a day to 10 eggs a day, you will increase everything in your life. I'm telling you, eggs are the most anabolic thing you can eat. Now, I'm not saying to go and eat a bunch of eggs. We were in school, we were eating 20 eggs a day. We're doing 1.5 pounds of beef a day and 20 eggs a day. They weren't pasture raised. They were kind of cooked in seed oils. So that is a big red flag for those. But we were still eating 20 eggs a day. 20 eggs a day, that is probably almost 2 grams of cholesterol, probably a little less. That is the most, and that's why our testosterone, and that's why we saw most gains once we really locked in with the red meat and eggs. Once we switched over to that, we saw even more gains. Our testosterone was through the roof. I noticed a difference from testosterone in sophomore year of college to junior year because we just switched from, chicken, we were doing like 5 eggs a day, to some beef, to now doing 2 pounds of beef a day, 10 eggs a day. We got more shredded while eating more. It's the biggest hack is just increasing your testosterone metabolism. And when we were doing all that, we didn't know it at the time, but we were doing that stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like we didn't know about like test maxing until we realized like, oh shit, this soy is gonna kill your test. This cheese that we're eating is killing our test, and all these like the oats that we were eating sophomore year, we didn't know it was killing our test. And then junior year, we realized that. We cut it all out, and that's when our gut health got better. We got more shredded. We got more tan. All this stuff.
We looked way better too. Like we looked like kind of sickly, like puffy face, acne, pale, thin hair, eye bags. Like
the pictures of us, we looked cooked.
Yeah.
We looked inflamed because we were eating oats, drinking alcohol, eating a lot of like that chicken was like probably definitely insanely hormone injected, just poison bleached bird.
Yeah.
Ugh. Ooh. Chalking ourselves with that.
Yeah, I saw the thing like chicken used to be for like peasants back in the day, and they used to be like really lean birds and like small, and now they're like GMO. They get all fat and unhealthy. They're eating bullshit. Like you are what you eat, and if they're feeding it corn soy, you're basically just eating corn soy. We know corn soy is bullshit.
Yeah.
And if they're putting pesticides on the feed that the chicken's eating, the meat's gonna be toxic. So
Yeah.
you gotta think of it that way.
Oh, what else were we eating? We were definitely
Protein
eating
powder, oats.
Well, I was eating the the pure protein bars, those blue ones. Remember those? They had like 20 grams of protein.
Those things would fuck my
They had 3 different soy ingredients. They had like soy protein, soy lecithin, and like soybean oil. And I was eating one of those every single day. Every single day. I mean, we used to take aesthetic pics of ourselves, and I literally had like gyno in them. That's definitely why. I'm just consuming estrogen. Soy, oats. Like, it's crazy. Like, you can pinpoint all these problems to your diet and your lifestyle. Literally.
Yeah. I mean, thin hair was from the shower filter.
Yeah, our hair
Fluoridated
was
tap
clogged.
water.
Hair was
Pale. We weren't getting any vitamin D. Cortisol face. Our sleep was messed up. We were staying up late. Like, we were just not on a good routine. We had so many problems, and we were drinking Brita water.
Brita water.
Oh my god, no
alcohol, like probably like every single weekend, maybe like every other weekend.
Yeah, like every other week.
I remember Vince and I literally got McDonald's one time. There's like, what's that shit from McDonald's called?
Like the box or whatever you like.
The bundle box. Oh my gosh, I ate one of those sophomore year to go because I was on my bulk, and oh my god, I woke up the next morning like an inflamed tomato. I felt like a balloon, like my whole body was like an inflamed balloon.
Oh my god, you gotta tell them about when we ate oats. Oh my gosh, like we would rip farts that would just smell the whole room up. Like I don't. My farts don't even
oats
smell
were
them all.
bad.
Yeah,
It was like someone dropped a bomb. Like,
dude, I remember I was making breakfast for everyone at like 8 a.m. and like one of our boys was taking a shit in the bathroom with the door closed, and I started smelling like a fart in the kitchen. And I'm like, what is that? And I smelled his fucking shit under the door all the way to the kitchen because he was eating protein oats, bro. Like that shit is. Not
we were doing protein oats. The whole stack, the whole soy boy stack we were doing.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you fart a lot, if your farts smell like shit, it's because your gut health's shitty from a poor diet.
Yeah,
it's a big indicator that you're fucking up.
Every problem has like a root cause. Like, if you're low energy, if you're bloated, if you're inflamed, all this stuff has a root cause, and everyone likes to treat it with like bullshit.
Pills and, Like I used to take fucking Advil if I got sick, or like we had allergies and we would take these like allergy meds.
Oh.
Like we were like so stupid.
Bro, tell them about the guy at this Brazilian steakhouse we went to today.
Oh my god, bro. There's this like soy boy with this soy family. There's like 2 or 3 dads, they're all soy boys.
Is
And,
that
like,
cooked in
this
butter?
guy was bitching. He was like, oh my god, take it back. Like I said no butter on the steak. Like why you put butter on it? And they're like,
You
oh, I'm
cooked the
sorry.
steak in butter?
And it's like
I
He has
I'm
a
on a
glass of wine and fucking like a spoon.
He literally said he was on a butter-free diet.
But you're allowed to drink wine. You're allowed
He
to
was
you're not
drinking
eat
wine-
butter, but you're not
drinking wine, eating veggies, but no butter. That's like That's like the opposite. And I guarantee you, that's exactly what his doctor told him. Like, oh, bro, your cholesterol's high. Oh, your cholesterol's at 250 because you're drinking alcohol, you're eating a little butter, and you're eating some bullshit on the side too, like to inflame you. Oh, and your cholesterol doesn't get processed right. Oh yeah, you know what? We're gonna cut out the butter. We're gonna add in some wine because it's been shown for good heart health. Because I actually had a client tell me their doctor told them that drinking wine is at night is gonna help their health. Your doctor told you to drink wine? What? Whose doctor is recommending wine? I want to talk to the doctor. I want him to take off his fucking shirt and I want to see his fucking. Because I know any doctor that's recommending that is fat. If they're a shredded doctor, guess what? They wouldn't recommend that. But it's a fat doctor telling you, oh, drink wine and cut out butter and your cholesterol levels will go back to normal. And guess what? That guy was skinny fat. So are you surprised? Absolutely not.
Nope. Not at all. It's like, that's why we always say, don't listen to people who you don't want to be like, bro. Your doctors read textbooks that were written.
I would bet that guy's test levels are probably if he got him done today,
Like 300.
I'll put him at like a solid like 350. If he was above 400, I would reward him because no butter, wine, and then after he ate everything, because these guys were talking like loud as shit, so we like heard them all the time, and then when he's done eating everything, he's like, oh, had to go get some rice and beans. I can't resist that. Had to go get some empty calories.
Yeah, I was like, I heard him, he was like, oh, rice and beans is my favorite, I can't resist that. And then I was like, oh yeah, you can't resist the phytoestrogens.
He definitely heard that too. He was like, can't resist the phytoestrogens. He was like,
bro, he has no idea what phytoestrogens are. But it's like, if you don't have any idea about nutrition or dieting or like what the food that you're eating actually has in it, like, you're just gonna be cooked. That's why it's good to understand this shit. Like, if you watch all our videos, you'll slowly understand, okay, like, is everything I'm doing, perfectly clean and helping my test? Because if it's not, you gotta switch it up.
yeah. That guy needs to like think twice about what he's doing. He's getting lied. I feel bad because that guy's getting lied to. But I guarantee you, if we like said something to him,
Oh, he would be like, arrogant, like, what the fuck? Like, you're retarded. Like,
like eat cholesterol? Oh, bro, what?
yeah.
Oh, hell no, bro. I'd rather stay skinny fat than be jacked and shredded.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's like, people always like, oh, go tell them. Like, fuck no, bro. I can't go tell random people. They gotta come to it themselves.
Tips for getting stronger if I'm a very skinny fat guy with fast metabolism. You can't be skinny fat with a fast metabolism. If you're skinny fat, your training's ass and your nutrition's ass. I said this in another video. Like, if you're skinny fat, you're eating bullshit, you're probably drinking, you're probably barely going to the gym. You're definitely not moving a lot because you'd be shredded more. So, if you're skinny fat, you're lazy. You're just fucking lazy. So, take more action. It's not like what you're doing. I mean, you're definitely doing stuff that's wrong, but like, optimizing isn't gonna mean anything if you're not consistent, if you're not disciplined. Because then it's just like a roller coaster. Like, you're good for a few days, oh, you fall off. Oh, you're good for a few days, oh, you fall off. Like, bro, you gotta be fucking consistent. Like,
That's when it goes back to like treating the bad foods like actual poison. You guys will drink Mountain Valley, you'll take your vitamin D3 supplement, but then you'll eat Chipotle like once or twice a week, and you're like, oh, I had Mountain Valley, and I, got good sleep one night. It's like, you're not gonna see the gains. When you maximize and optimize everything every single day, that's when you'll actually see noticeable gains where people will be like, damn, bro, you actually look good. Like, damn, you'll start actually, getting girls and stuff. But, when you just do a half-assed lifestyle, you're not going to see any significant gains. And you're basically wasting your time. That's why you should either go all in or just don't waste your time at all. Because if you start spend extra money and effort, but you don't go 100%, the results are not going to be worth it.
not worth it at all. You gotta lock in. If you actually want to change your physique, you gotta lock in. There's no excuses. What other crazy shit did we run into today? I feel like we run into crazy shit like every single day.
Let me think.
There definitely was some crazy shit today. I mean, we didn't really do much today. We just went to church, came back.
I mean, there's a lot of people in church who like didn't look.
Yeah, everyone at church is like, there's no alpha males at church, bro. I wish more alpha males went to church because maybe I could like talk to them and stuff, find some new friends because we don't even have any friends here.
Yeah.
But, I mean, chalk that. I don't want to talk to like some robot though. But yeah, there's like no alpha men at church. I guess that's just the general population. Like 99% of people aren't shredded. You know, it's more rare to have abs than it is to have $1 million, to be a millionaire. So you got to ask yourself, like, which one is actually harder at the end of the day? And it does come down to having abs because you have to be more disciplined more. You know, you can make money over an extended amount of time and, you know, eventually work your way up to $1 million. But if you try to just, you know, slowly work your way up to abs, it's not going to work if you're not all the way in. You got to be all the way in with your diet, your training, your lifestyle. Like we said, you know, thousands of times, you got to be 100% committed because it's not easy. It's clearly very hard. But if you actually get there, if you actually put in the effort, you will get the results, and the results are going to be more powerful than actually making $1 million because then you can network with people. Because they see that you're jacked and they want to talk to you.
Yeah.
People respect you more when they talk to you. They see that you're in shape. They know that, oh my gosh, this guy's not eating bullshit. This guy actually is conscious of the decisions that he's doing every single day. So I know when I'm talking to him, he's conscious and he's actually going to be logical about the things that he's doing. Because a lot of the cases is if I see that someone's fat, I automatically lose trust because I know that they're eating bullshit. I know that they're not disciplined in any of that stuff.
And you know that they're lying to themselves. Because if any of you guys are fat and you think it's okay, you're lying to yourself. Because every single man wants to be jacked and shredded. And if they don't, they're just lying to themselves. And if you lie to yourself, why would other people trust you? You can't even, trust yourself. And that's the thing. If I see someone who's fat, I know he wants to be shredded, but he's too pussy to attack and get shredded. Or he's lying to himself, telling himself that he's fine, he's okay, when he's fucking not. And that's the thing. If you want to make friends with people, as he said, get fucking jacked. If you have a hard time making good, real friends, get fucking jacked, learn how to speak to people, learn how to not be brain dead, make your face look good, make your hair look good, and you can make friends with anyone and you can get any fucking girl you want. But you guys sit here and you try to do all the things like, oh, I'll wear this nice shirt, I'll wear my Rolex, I'll, whatever, make a cool Instagram post where I look better than I am. Get fucking jacked, and then people will respect you versus taking all these bullshit shortcuts.
Simple as that. Simple as that. If you actually want to be respected, if you want to pull girls, if you want to, make more money, it's the easiest way is just getting jacked. You got to focus on getting jacked first because the discipline, the consistency, it makes everything else in life easier. Because, like I said before, it's the hardest thing to lock in. It's statistically proven. So if you can statistically prove that you can do one of the hardest things, you can probably do anything, right? So if you can get jacked and shredded, you could probably make $1 million. You could probably pull that girl that you want. Have the family that you want, right? Just because you're jacked and shredded. It's that simple.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not just blowing smoke up being healthy's ass. Like, I can guarantee you, like, from the first year of training to the second year of training, the third year of training, the fourth year of training, being more and more locked in every single year, it's only given me benefits. I haven't had any cons. Oh my gosh, to other people, you might look weird because, you don't want to eat a seed oil that's going to make you inflamed, make you fat, make you feel like shit, and you can't have a conversation, right? No, who cares about those people? Because the truth is, those people are probably fat. Those people are probably fat, they're probably not actually locked in, and that's why they don't have the life that they want. So they're gonna hate on other people that are trying to live the life that they want. You gotta make your own path, you gotta do the actions, and you will get the biggest results possible. That's it. That is all you gotta do. So ignore other people, Do what you know you have to do, and you will literally become a version of yourself that you've never imagined. Never. Did I think 3 years ago that I'm going to be living in Boca Raton by myself with him, literally printing? No. But I didn't listen to people who were weighing me down. My parents told me, oh, you're going to post on Instagram because you think you can, make a career out of this? People saying, oh, you went to school and you're not going to use your degree? What are you doing? This is what I'm doing because I believe in myself. I'm not going to listen to you because I know what's achievable if I put my mind to it. If I put my mind to it, I know that I will get it. And you have to have that mindset because if you don't, you're never going to get there. Your mindset is the number one thing. You have to create it in your mind, take action, and you will get there. You will get there.
And you have to look at yourself from a third person point of view sometimes. Oh, why am I not getting girls? Why don't people respect me? Look from someone else's point of view. You're fat. You look weird. You talk weird. You smell bad. Oh, you don't make good eye contact. You're not smart. You have bad tonality. If you actually are hypercritical with yourself, you will become the best version of yourself. But if you can't even see your own flaws, I don't know how you expect to be successful. I don't know how you expect to make good friends or get a hot wife. I don't know how you expect those things when you can't even dial yourself in. Help yourself before you help others. And that's another way where people don't make friends. They try to tell other people that they, try to give them advice, but they don't even want advice from you because they think you're a bum. Work on yourself first. Don't listen to people you don't want to be like. And then you'll actually be a real high test man and you'll get the things that you want.
Literally. Everyone just gets held back by their environment or the things that they hear.
And their ego as well.
Yeah.
People think, oh, I'm good enough. Some fat old dad who's balding and their wife wants to cheat on them and all they have is their money. Oh, I'm good enough. When you could just dial in, cut out the bullshit vices that don't even fucking matter and just make your life 10 times better if you actually got shredded and jacked. Literally.
The thing is, people get to a life where they're comfortable and they're like, oh, I don't actually need to put in as much effort as I did to get to where I'm at. It's like, no, you have to put in more effort. If you're not putting more and more effort in every single day to the things that you know are going to make you a better person, you're fucking lazy. You're fucking lazy. Now that I wake up, I know that if I don't execute on my morning routine, if I don't do more than I did the day before, then I'm going to go backwards. I'm going to go backwards. So you have to wake up every single morning with more and more energy, more and more inputs, so that you can get more and more outputs to level up your life. Because there is never going to be an easier part in your life. A lot of people have that mindset where I want to get to a point that I know if I'm there, I'll be fine. Bro, what fucking mindset is that? What kind of mindset is that where, okay, I got to this point, I'm good? What? If you could go rob a bank and there's unlimited money, would you just grab $1 million and stop? No. You would keep going forever and ever and ever, especially if you can go back every single day. So that's how you got to wake up with your life. If you were guaranteed to not wake up tomorrow but get $12 million right now, you'd be like, oh, no, I want to wake up tomorrow. I don't care about the cash. So why are you not waking up every single day with that mindset? Be like, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to follow my routine. I'm going to do my needle movers. That is how you have to wake up every single day. You have to have that mindset and to get better and better, because there is no, okay, I'm here, I'm chilling. Like, what the fuck? That is the most beta mindset ever.
And if you think about old people who are always depressed, they're always grumpy, sitting on the couch. You know why they're always pissed off and they're sad and depressed? Because they don't have a purpose anymore. They're retired, they're waiting to die, they don't actually have a genuine purpose. And that's the thing, if you reach a goal and then you get complacent, set more goals so you can have that purpose to reach towards those goals and drive towards those goals. Because that's how you continue to stay driving and your mental state is good. You guys think, oh, I need to be happy and sit on the beach and beat my cock all day. You think that's happiness. No, it's not. That's going to make you more anxious, more depressed, and more worried because your subconscious mind knows that you should be working and trying to make the world a better place, make yourself better, make your kids better every single day versus just getting complacent and half-assing once you reach one goal. You have to keep setting new goals, keep working towards them, and then you will feel fine.
100%. Can't get complacent. Can't get complacent. I think that's a good way to end the video. Like, seeing this right now, if you're at a comfortable level, go put more inputs in on the daily. Because there is another level. And to that level, there is another level. Patrick Bet-David said this, you suck at the next level. And it's true. You know, we walk around here all the time. There's a guy, we're in freaking Boca Raton. There's rich guys everywhere. Like, oh, we suck. Even at the next level, we suck. Because there's guys like 10 times higher than us.
Yeah.
So you got to realize that everything is competition and that you suck at the next level and that you can't get complacent because it is a competition. So if you get complacent, you're going to get passed by the guy who's doing it more than you and doing it better than you.
Yes, sir. But if you actually genuinely try your best, you genuinely try to improve through writing down goals every day, writing down something that you're doing productive every hour of the day, that's the best.
Write it down. Ingrain
it
in your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you write things down, it ingrains in your mind. You know, when I was in school, writing, notes down, I would remember it way more than if I was just watching. Write down the things that you got to do on a daily basis. Your morning routine, your 5 needle movers, the things you have to get done. I do it every single day. And it literally makes me 10 times more productive. So do that and you will level up.
1,000%.